Good morning. It is Friday, February 6th. We are 90 days out from May 7th. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. I don't know why I just blanked on that, but you know what? It's been a long month this week. So here we are. Again, Friday, February 6th, 90 days out from May 7th, DTD2, calling your C's and your K's and texting your I's. Jeffrey Gray, one of our great agents, said the other day we should start calling it C2T1, call 2, text 1, but we're gonna stick with the DTD2. Although the whole country calls it that, we can call it whatever we want because we're 463. But anyway, the fact that he came up with that, I thought was pretty brilliant because that's what it boils down to. Like, however you're interacting with your people, that's what that tool's for. It's simply to keep us out of call bias, so we don't keep calling the same people all the time. So we make sure we're talking to everyone in our phone, in our database, because we never know who's going to be connected to the person, right? If we do that math, we know that 6% of the United States will move over the next 12 months. So we know that that can distill down into the numbers we have in our database or our phone, that we know people in our life are going to be part of a transaction or right next to it. Because you might talk to your friend and like, oh my God, my friend's about to move and they're looking for a place and blah, blah, blah. Like, that was the connection. There's your 6%. Loud and clear. So it is Friday. It's gray out, but it's Sunday, supposed to be cold. Sunday's a great day. I know I'm going to get a weather map, I promise you. Sunday's going to be a day that you just probably Chillosaurus Rex inside until the game starts. Sub-zero temperatures, whether that's actual temperatures or real feel with the wind chill. It's going to be Coldosaurus Rex out. So Sunday's going to be the day to lay low. Snow coming in tonight and tomorrow. So whatever you got planned for open houses or showings or all that kind of stuff, be mindful of that. Be safe out there. Make sure you're taking care of your clients. Last thing you want them to do is slip and fall while they're looking at something. Although it would cause them to have more time at the property. You never know, though. So I know a lot of people have a lot of stuff. I've seen a lot of open house flyers flying around, people doing stuff this weekend. So just be mindful of the roads because sometimes when it doesn't snow a whole bunch, they're like, oh, we don't need to treat the roads. And then people tend to not presume the roads are a mess or not treated, as it were. So be careful with that. There's my suggestion for the weekend. So, yeah, a little bit of weather, freezing on Sunday, and obviously all eyes will be on television Sunday night for, I guess I can say Super Bowl. You know, like there's a whole thing with broadcasting. Unless you have the rights to the Super Bowl, you have to call it the big game. I'm sure they're not going to track me down. Maybe Zuckerberg will tell me. Who knows? He's such a gentleman, isn't he? Today, we've got a couple things going on at 9 o'clock. You can jump into Ignite Session 14, Win the Buyer. The Carol Goodwin is going to host that conversation. That's today at 9 o'clock. You can go to the Zoom link or just go to kellerignite.com. That will pull you into class for 9 o'clock. Also, Study Hall, Fight Club, Lead Generation is there for you, and that's at kwfightclub.com. Simply a Zoom room, cameras on, microphones off, doing what we do. Whatever you're doing to have more interactions, however you're working to make sure you're having enough people today know that you're looking to help more people this year. And it's as simple as that. I think we get bogged down with lead generation. We're concerned like, oh, I didn't, I did it from 9 to 10 or 9 to 11 or 9 to 12. And I had all these dials, some conversations, sent them a bunch of texts, had a few people reply, but I didn't necessarily set an appointment. Now, setting an appointment out of lead generation is fantastic, but don't forget what it is. It says it right in the name. It's lead generation. We're talking to the people that we know and love and trust to find out who they know and love and trust. If you add one more name to your sphere, that's perfect. Then you nurture that conversation until they move into your sphere of influence and they become somebody who is going to talk about you in their conversations around real estate. That's all we're doing is we're looking to add names to our conversation list. That's what lead generation is all about. And obviously, through doing that, we're gonna run into business. But if we're not adding more people and more opportunity to our conversations and the ability to have more conversations, right? We talked about it yesterday. Brady Sondal said, our life is going to be commensurate with the quality and quantity of conversations that we're having. So tonight at dinner or whenever you're crashing and putting your head on the pillow, just ask yourself, did I talk to enough people today? Did I ask enough great questions today? Did I stay curious and find out what people were looking to do for themselves, for their loved ones, investment property, first home, second home, right sizing, renting, whatever it could be? Did you find the person, right? Michael Mayer, 7 Levels of Communication. Today, somewhere in my city, someone's looking for help and it's my job to find them. And it's that simple. We just tend to make it difficult, right? Ryan Holiday, the obstacle is the way. We might be the obstacle and the way. You might be the problem and the solution all at once. And no, I didn't mean to call you a problem. It's going to be okay. But we jam ourselves up. We know that. And that's the best part of the challenge, is that all we have to do is make a decision to move forward, make a decision to move out of our own way. At 11 o'clock today, so 9 o'clock, don't forget Fight Club, and then you got Ignite, Win the Buyer with the Carol Goodwin. Today at 11 o'clock, Coffee with the Capper, brought to you by our dear friends over at Movement Mortgage. I will have Bradley James Kelly in studio. As always, he'll give us a lending update and add color throughout the conversation. And then we have the Nathan Fredette coming in. He is our #1 dual career agent. I reference him all of the time. What does Kevin from The Office say? Every of the times. When dual career agent lifestyle comes up, I always reference him, and it's fantastic. So he's got a great story to tell of how he manages full-time work at Liberty Mutual. And then last year, I do believe he told me he helped 9 families last year. And he showed up at the awards gala with his lovely wife, and they are expecting again. So they have a 4th little one on the way. So they are a very busy family. He's a very busy husband and father and great friend. So we're going to join him today and find out more about Nathan Fredette's background, Nathan Fredette's process, how he makes all of it work. And still coaching his kids' sports, still an avid runner. Like, there's so much to talk about. So we'll have him today at 11 o'clock. That is on YouTube. We'll push it over to YouTube. It's also on Facebook Live. So it'll hang on our Facebook page for about 30 days. Then it will evaporate because Mark Zuckerberg is a gentleman. That's why we are simulcasting it over to YouTube as well. So anything that you missed from Coffee with a Capper or the series we did last year celebrating the company's 21st birthday and Nathan's 50th birthday, when we did Nathology, all of those interviews are over on YouTube, and all of the quick starts. If you're like, you know what, I missed quick start. I know you didn't, emotionally or chronologically. You can shoot over to YouTube and watch quick starts 30 days old. Why would you watch a 30-day-old quick start? I don't know. Maybe I was additionally pithy that day. Who knows? That's at 11 o'clock. Coffee with a Capper, Nathan Fredette. 1 o'clock, Midday Protocol. We talk about our interactions and our conversations. We talk about our appointment set. We talk about contracts signed. This week, we're talking about Brianna Wiest, her great book, A Pivot Year. And it's really about energy and intentionality. We're going to have that conversation today to wrap up the week for Midday Protocol. And then at 1:30, Back to Basics, KWCLN Forums. With the one and only Jason Westcott. That's at Keller TV at 1:30. So with all that said, we got a great day coming up today. And if we can help you with anything, please let us know. You can always book KT for help. If you scroll down a little bit further past the calendar on the left-hand side of the morning news and you scroll down on the right-hand side, it says, if you're looking for coaching, you can book Tim. That would be me. You can go to meetwithcoach.com or click the link in the morning news. And if you've got tech help that you need, you can book time with KT Temple, our Market Center tech trainer. So do that, or let us know if you need anything. We're here to help you. And we're super glad that you decided to come play with us again today. We know you can go run your business wherever you want. And the fact that you choose to do it with us time and time again, it's our honor, our pleasure. And I look forward to seeing you in and around the Market Center and the internet. Have a great day. Take care.